Hello everyone, so today I have a truly insane video for you, and it's been something I've been trying to accomplish for a while now, and that is doubling everyone in the game's power, like throughout, after mid-game and of course at the end of the game, just scaling twice as hard as everyone, and ending the game quick and sweet, which is what happened here, because this is a 16-minute game. Usually my games are, all my videos are like 23 minutes to like 25 minutes, so 16 minutes is a pretty big time difference. I started off with a Zask and a Diggy, and I re-rolled right at the start to get a Chow and get a Martis going, because I just wanted to start scaling hard. And I am using Eggy skill 2, which is probably the only way you could accomplish this. And also is the only really commander and skill that you can really just start re-rolling right off the bat, because as soon as you get a win streak of 2, any victory after that is going to reduce the commander's upgrade costs from 2 to 5, I believe. So if you can get a win streak going, basically, you don't ever have to save to upgrade your commander, because it's just going to be flying by, and you will see as we get into it here, like how cheap my upgrades are, because once my win streak starts, and it never stops in this game, the commander is just so cheap to upgrade. You don't have to save for it, and you're just able to scale super hard. And this is definitely my biggest scaling game ever. So I hope you please enjoy, and we'll get it started here. So I already have throwing 2 Zasks in at the start is always going to be super strong, especially if you have a Martis, because they're just going to be making so many copies, and at the first few rounds there's really nothing the opponent can do to stop it. So we're looking pretty good here, and yeah, without further ado, we will get right into it. So I'm typing to a new friend of mine that we've been playing for a couple games, and he's also using Diggy level 2. So I said sorry, because I just ruined his win streak. Now I got a Claude pretty early on here, which is super nice. Now I'm gonna go ahead and keep it in the inventory just for this round, because the Zasks are so powerful, and my Chow is already level 2, so I don't want to take him out. So going versus teams who are risking hit points at the start for items is definitely something you're excited about when you're using Eggy level 2, because you want to get those free wins right at the start. You'll see that our upgrade cost goes from 11 gold, let's see, till this next 5 gold. Now it's 5, so it just went it was just a 6 gold difference, which is really insane. Let's see what we get at this first fate box that allowed us to scale so incredibly hard this game. Okay, so I had an option to go for tank killer or a wrestler rune. I went for the wrestler, so now Claude is going to be able to do really his true power in this build. So we see a sun in there, of course, going to grab that so we can get our summoners going. Carmilla, which is going to allow us to, now obviously, so she is a core hero in the summoner build, but she is also a wrestler, so now we're going to be able to stun everyone. We're going to throw Claude in, and Chow will be going out, but we're going to keep him in just for now, since he's level 2. And now we have Claude stunning with his ultimate, and in every summoner build you're gonna be doing Celestial. So Claude is a great hero to put in, because he scales off of, or his damage is based off his attack speed, and since you already have Celestial built into the build, you might as well throw him in. And you also already have a 3 marksman built into the build, because Carrie's going to be in there, and then Popol and whatever his name is, Popol something, is going to be in there, and Claude. So that's 3 marksmen. You get the buff crit without having to get a marksman rune. So it's just really, really nice. I actually would take clones over a marksman rune if I got it at the boss here, because you don't even need it with this build. So this was kind of, I think this might have been the hardest round in all of the rounds right here. This is what really allowed us to get going. So glad to win this, because it was kind of close, or looked like it at the start. But Claude was able to live with like no hit points and stun them off. So let's see, upgrade cost goes from 17 to 10 there, guys. So that's 7 gold we just saved, which is yeah, truly insane. And it's going to allow us to just keep upgrading. I've got another Claude, which is great. So now I'm praying for a clone, because we're going to be just scaling so hard. So 21, everyone's power is kind of equal right now, but I think only a few rounds we will start to double people, and already start really just hitting like an Abe right at the start. I was able to get a clone, and I got lifesteal, which is probably the best item you can have on Claude for this build, which is the Summoner Celestial build. So go ahead and grab that. We got a Sicilian right off the bat too, which is great. So now, boom, just like that, guys. 3 summoners, a Sicilian. You can immediately get your summoner there. We still have an extra slot because Chow is still in there. So we're just leaving him in there because he's level 2. We got nothing else to put in right now. And you can see how hard, this is around right after the first boss. And we have level 2s, we have a full summoner build already going, and we have an extra slot. So the next upgrade is at 32 right here. We'll see how much it goes down after this victory. So now it's at 25. So that's another 7 gold save. So every round we're saving 5 to like 7 gold, which just allows you to go so hard. So one thing I will say, when you are using Eggy skill 2, is either go with what you start with, or in the first rounds, work on what you want to build. So once you start, don't ever stop, basically. And now you can see our power is 46 and most people are at 20. That's insane, guys. And we're not using any elementalists. This is all just natural heroes, and we're only going to scale harder from here, guys. So please do, this is one of the videos where you would probably really pay attention to it, watch it all the way through, watch kind of exactly how we build it. And so the monkey, he's not going to stay in, right? He will be traded out. The Chow will be traded out. The Martis will be traded out. So they're filler heroes till we get our core build going. Our power is at 50. Almost everyone is at 20. So this just, we're gonna be hitting this guy like a rock right here. He is using the deer, as I like to call him, Eva the deer. And he's just gonna get hit so hard here at round like nothing. Boom, almost dead, just like that. Our upgrade cost here is, and this is our last upgrade, like we are already at slot 8, so it's gonna go from 40 to, let's see what happens here. Rating 40 to 33, so another 7 gold saved. That's every round. Just super insane. Now I would say this is probably really the best build too. You can use Eggy skill 2. So I encourage you guys to give it a shot. see what you can do, see if you can scale as hard as I did. I'm definitely going to take a little practicing. Also, guys, I'm going for the achievement of 50 wins with 100 hit points.
We are unity.
I think I'm pretty sure I am at like 23 right now. And I don't know if it goes to 100 or not, but either way, we'll go ahead and try to shoot for it. Before I was, a Ragnar main, but I've kind of switched over to Eggy. Just he's a lot more fun for me, I guess you could say. In the higher pace, faster paced games. Also, definitely quicker games, which is good because I'm trying to grind out as many points as I can a day. Look at this, just destruction. So we threw in. So now we have our Celestial bonus going. So at eight heroes, the build is going to be complete with Claude. It's going to have your 4 summoners, going to have a Celestial bonus, and it's going to have Claude. So right now we still don't have our Popo and Kapupa or whatever his name is to switch in for the monkey, but you can still see just how powerful we are even without him. Now, is the last slot hero, like a video I did before the Killer of Kings, I think I used Natalia, but I think I have switched over to Minotaur because it just gives Claude a little safety. Also, Minotaur has a great ultimate that works, well entwined with Gato because they both basically, pop up and stun all of the enemy's team. So we got a mage team here that, just is going to get completely destroyed in like 2 seconds. And so that is just initial burst. Like, we still have Zask, Cecilian, and our monster in the back who, will be still fighting like after Claude dies. Because, Claude he's basically just a burst stun, get it going kind of hero. So we are at 66 power here, guys. Everyone else is at 30. That is just crazy. We are at 9 slots. Everyone else is at either 6 or 7 slots. So that's nuts. And we are on a win streak, so we're getting gold from that. We're getting gold from Claude and Diggy every round. So it's just truly insane. The game is almost already over, right? So here I think I decided to go for the low HP invisible. I got the clone over the marksman emblem because I don't need the marksman emblem because I get Papool right here. Put him in. Now you have 3 marksman synergy going. Oh, with Carrie, there she is. So switch out the Carrie, switch out for the Martis. So now you have marksman synergy going without even having to get a marksman emblem or rune. Go ahead and sell the monkey, go ahead and sell Martis, and now the build is complete. This is where you want to be at. And now we're just gonna start knocking everyone out like Abe style. Our whole team is like completely alive. It's right after, what is this, the second boss, and almost everyone in the game is dead. I would say that's mostly by us. So now we're just looking for some upgrades. Try to get Gato to level 2 is going to be great. And Mino to level 2. Get the Gato right here. Hopefully I want to see everybody's power right now. So 78. Everyone is at 45. So, that's... I would consider that pretty much doubling, since we do have a summoner beast also who's thrown in there. And you can just see the team instantly bursted our beast is still full health. That is a level 2 marksman Freya that just got deleted. So that's the Freya that one hits your whole team is gonna get stunned out and killed immediately before they have anything, any time to do anything.
Keep up the rhythm.
So now 84 power, 45, and the mage is at 61, but we're gonna take her out so we can end the game at double power real quick. And yep, here we go. Looks like, I mean, that's a pretty decent, 6 mage team with the stun rune and everything in there. Just gets, I mean, just gets demolished. No problem. Dead.
I'll become the greatest.
So, yeah, I hope you guys do try out this build. It's going to take just a little bit to figure out, but, just like any other build, once you figure it out, you're going to be able to get going on it. Hit the fate box. Everyone is dead except for this other guy who, he's only got a sliver of life. And we're going to, of course, we're going to finish him off here.
One strike, one skill.
And last slot, you want to put in a Kufra, but because the Kufra will allow you to get a wrestler synergy without even, having a wrestler rune. But since we could not find him, we'll just throw in a Valier. Now we have four of the heroes where it's whatever gives you those misses. We have that synergy going awesome. And pretty high level mages going to be able to end it out. And just like that, guys, that I'm pretty sure. Hopefully, I showed the power at the end here. I think I did right before it, but yeah, we doubled their power. Of course, ended at 100 hit points. And there you go.